What's up, yo? Welcome back to the channel, Better Call Saul, Season 1, Episode 7. This one's called Bingo? Bingo! Bingo! We're coming off one of the best episodes of TV. It was absolutely fantastic. 5-0, centered all around Mike and his backstory. And it was so incredible.
It was sad, but I mean, it's nice to see like how he came to be Mike, sort of.
I mean, the acting was incredible. The story was just absolutely heartbreaking. And just like, we might have said this a little bit at the end of that episode, but it was like, it really puts things into perspective from everything that we saw with Mike in Breaking Bad. And just the way, like, his relationship with Jesse, the way he was on a day-to-day basis, and just kind of like, you know, just the way his mannerisms and the way he is, like, the line, like I broke my boy, like, that,
oh God, you don't ever want to have to hear that.
No, that is so hard and just so tragic, but it was a fantastic episode because, like I said, it really put everything regarding Mike and his character into perspective and really gives, like, it just shines a huge light on him as a character.
Totally, 100%.
And I loved it. And it completely came out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. Like, I did not expect...
Oh, we're going to get a whole Mike backstory?
No.
I mean...
I thought it was, like, going to get sprinkled in here and there.
Yeah,
like,
totally. Not like, not an entire episode dedicated to him. Totally.
Fantastic. It was so good. And, you know, there's still a lot going on in the Jimmy world. You know, he's become an elder law lawyer. He's, you know, promoting himself and going to the elder home and giving away, like, jellos with his face on the bottom when they finish it. It's, like, very, very smart marketing.
Helping Mike with the whole notepad situation.
That was very interesting, too. Like, just he's like, I only brought you here to, you know, spill this coffee on him. He's like, how'd you know I was going to do that? It's like, because I know.
He has a little thing.
Their relationship is very interesting. But very curious to see where Jimmy keeps going with his new practice and see what kind of becomes all of that. Jimmy's brother, Chuck, last we saw, he was still in the hospital. Jimmy said he was going to take him home, dealing with this thing that he's got going on with this electromagnetics, like, allergic reaction, they're basically calling it. Very curious to see how his story plays out. The doctor sounds very nervous for him and the people around him. Who knows where that goes? But there's so much going on. You know, it is kind of challenging to pick up where the story is going after having, like, a standalone Mike episode like that. But do you have any other thoughts before we jump into this episode?
No, I don't.
It's showtime, yo!
Are they in trouble for the notebook?
Once again, I do all the talking. That's the only way this works.
Mike's like, yeah, that's not happening.
Hand it over.
Now, before that happens...
Hand it over.
Yep. Is this it? Mystery solved.
I can take you into custody right now, you son of a bitch. Both of you.
Whoa, where's this coming from?
You're the one who spilled the coffee, you ambulance-chasing piece of shit.
Oh.
Dial it down. I get a call from Mr. Ehrmantraut. He's getting threatening voicemails from you, accusing him of petty theft. I tell him, we're gonna nip this in the bud. We're gonna go talk this thing out. And walking across the parking lot, just now, boom, there's a notepad, plain as day, lying on the asphalt where I can only surmise you accidentally dropped it, Detective Now. Guys, that's all we know.
Wait till I get you back to Philadelphia.
I'm confused. The state of Pennsylvania can extradite people for returning lost property? Wow, that is one bold legislature.
Anything you want to say to me about what you found in here? Now that it's all out in the open? Maybe your daughter-in-law. Maybe she's got something to tell me.
Oh, maybe.
You gotta figure she wouldn't reach out to us if she had nothing to say. Hopefully whatever you are didn't rub off on the rest of your family.
Wow.
Damn, dude. I don't know if Mike's the kind of dude I'd want to threaten.
Sorry about the kid. He's young, looking to make his mark.
I like it.
Your daughter-in-law, what's she gonna tell us?
Is there anyone on that board that we should recognize?
I don't honestly know.
Well, Mike, if she's got nothing to say, this pretty well ends it here.
If I were to guess, I'd say she wouldn't tell you much.
There's a lot of people we both know and think that Fensky got what was coming to him. Hoffman, too. That old precinct was a sewer. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a few more early retirements. Might be a good thing.
Shit.
Some rocks you don't turn over.
Oh, I like that.
These simple, just stationary shots of them just talking are so good.
Mm-hmm.
That's so, and like, that's so crazy. Like, Mike actually, like, he likes him.
Well,
He sees something in him.
because he, I mean, it feels like he's a good cop that actually wants to get to the bottom of something, not just be like, yeah, I know what's up.
Right.
Chuck, you there? Chuck, you up there?
What? Out here?
112, 113.
Holy shit, what are you
114.
doing?
120.
Go, inside.
I've been attempting to build up a tolerance for electromagnetic fields. I can't go on like this. I have to find a way to get better. I have to get back to work. I need to be useful again.
Well, good for you, Chuck.
Be right back. I gotta get a few more things out of the car.
What's all this?
It's just some case files. I'm out of room at the office. I don't want to leave them in the car.
Business is that good?
It's booming. Streets of gold. We good here? See you tomorrow, same time.
Oh, I couldn't handle sitting in the dark. Oh, yeah. Is this gonna get him interested? Oh, good call there, Jimmy. Oh, look at him.
It's time to invest in myself. Figure this may be just the place.
Don't you miss the nail salon?
Oh, I can always visit, you know, get some French tips. It's a clean slate.
It's big, a lot of offices.
It's cozy. Our elderly brethren prefer that.
Could be cozier though. Maybe you could embroider some little cushions. Crochet a runner.
Rocking chairs all around.
Yes. Make it look like the front of a Cracker Barrel, huh? Now you're talking.
This is me.
I love it.
Gotta look successful to be successful, am I right?
Get you a big fancy desk in here?
Coco Bolo desk. I don't know what it means, but I just like saying the word. Coco Bolo.
Okay, well, whatever it is, you deserve it.
And I want you to see this one.
Her office?
I was gonna say, like, is this an attempt to get her?
Whoa, this is way better than the other one. Who goes in here? Because I'd be all up in here if I were you.
I was saving it for someone.
Who?
Oh, my partner.
Your partner? Who would that be?
Well, you said you were interested in elder law.
Thank you. Really. You know I've got a lot invested at HHM. I'm closer than ever to partner, like maybe 2 years. It's a nice start, Jimmy.
Sorry, Jimmy.
Winning doesn't always mean getting a favorable verdict at trial. We try to achieve the best possible outcome for our clients, given each individual case. We've worked very hard to stave off an arrest. After the misunderstanding about your camping trip, the DA was concerned you might be a flight risk. In any case, I think we've managed to come up with a deal that is very favorable under the circumstances.
A deal is what they got OJ.
Well, Betsy, maybe we should,
It's terrible to them.
Craig, you're looking at 30 years in prison.
30 years?
We have arrived at an arrangement, which would include 16 months in a county facility, down from 30 years. And you most likely wouldn't serve all of it.
But he would have to say he was guilty.
It includes the stipulation that you return $1.6 million in misappropriated funds.
Give back the money.
But there is no money.
There's no money.
We told you Craig is innocent.
Sure.
Under the circumstances, this is your best option.
Murderers and rapists. And this is how they...
Girl.
You have to take this to trial.
You have a difficult,
Really risk
but
that.
nevertheless straightforward choice to make here. On one hand, you give up the money,
I just told you there is no money.
plead guilty, and go to jail for 1.5 years. But your other choice, that is no choice at all.
They just don't get it. They're morons.
They're fucking idiots.
We don't need to discuss it. You're fired.
What the fuck? Like she had anything to do with that. Like, what?
Maybe that's what pushes her to Jimmy.
All right, duck your heads, because here comes another number.
He's running bingo. This guy.
32. And the action never stops. I hope you're
And on the bingo cards.
Dude, he knows how to market himself. He's got the prices right, Mike.
I love that.
Oh, this guy is a legend.
Keep your elbows to yourselves, okay? No body checking.
No body checking.
Here, wait for it. B6. Lucky B6. Bingo! Oh, we have a winner.
Bingo.
Offices of James McGill, Esquire, how may I direct your call? One moment, please. So how may I be of service?
Well, we would like to hire you as our attorney, Mr. McGill.
Really?
However, we have certain conditions, and these are not up for debate. We want no jail time. 0. Craig is innocent, and we expect you to prove that.
Last time we spoke, you were very enthusiastic and positively insistent about being represented by HHM.
They treated us like we were guilty.
But you are.
These people are out of their minds.
Like you're fucking guilty as hell.
And
We all
Jimmy-
know it.
And Jimmy does too. He's seen the money. He's taking money from them.
Change my area of specialization. I concentrate on elder law now.
You promised to get us a not guilty verdict.
Don't think I exactly promised
You
that.
said we would be client number 1.
Times change.
But we've already paid you a retainer.
Oh, hell no.
Right, a retainer.
That was your specific terminology.
This bitch. This bitch.
Mr. and Mrs. Cuckoo Bananas just offered me the plum job of defending them.
I know this is a lot to ask, but you have to convince them to come back to HHM. Jimmy, I'm serious. They left because they think they can win this case, but they can't.
I'm afraid I can't take your case. My schedule is just chock full. I highly encourage you to go back to HHM.
We want you, our lawyer, to exonerate Craig.
Exonerate? That is a big word.
There will be no deal.
You don't get it.
There's no money with which to make a deal.
Girlfriend.
Can we all three just parachute down from cloud cuckoo land? You can't hide a big bag of cash forever, and you certainly will never be able to spend any of it. Apologize to Ms. Wexler, and for Christ's sakes, take the deal.
If there were any money.
Lady, enough.
If there were any money, there would have to be a full accounting of it.
That includes the 30,000.
Craig, yes, he gets it.
Yeah, he gets it.
We are in this together, Mr. McGill. Come what may.
Bitch.
Now, where do we begin?
Damn, dude.
This is fucked.
You should have never taken that money.
It's a loser case. Kettleman did a terrible job covering his tracks. For starters, they've got reams of checks he wrote for false expenses. And I can't even challenge their admission into evidence because he wrote them to himself.
What a dumbass.
He's guilty as sin.
You're supposed to write it to a business and then...
Oh, yeah?
The only chip those Kettlemans have, and they refuse to play it.
And then claim incompetence. I don't know.
If he never took that money, I mean, he wouldn't be where he is now if he didn't take the money, but
Yeah.
if he didn't take that money, he could have just walked away being like, fuck y'all, you're dumb.
Yep.
It's like now he has to be put in a situation where he has to knowingly lie as a lawyer
Yeah.
in court.
I mean, but some lawyers do lie.
I know. But like...
Don't you remember Liar Liar?
He physically had his hands on the evidence.
That's true.
And actually took some of that and purchased a billboard.
But that's client privilege. Fucking playing charades and shit.
What is going on here? Are they gonna try to frame them?
Gosh, I hope so. But I mean, perfect person to get in on this is fucking Mike.
Hell
dude.
yeah. I like this music.
I know.
It's like, we're up to no good, but we're smarter than these people. We're gonna get them busted right now.
Oops.
Oh, what is the plan here? I want to see.
I don't know. It's like...
Oh, is he gonna steal the whole bag of money?
No fucking way. This is like super scary.
Bingo!
Solid.
Gets bigger every time I look at it. Thanks for not heading to the Bahamas with this. What are you doing?
The right thing. Yeah, I think we should chat about your deal.
We told you there will be no deal.
Might I suggest that you go check on that money you insist you didn't take in the upstairs bathroom under the sink?
How could you?
Yeah, bitch. Yeah.
I love the camera angle that you use in
No.
the show. Shit.
On its way to the DA's desk, right about now.
What? You thief!
Oh my god.
You stole from us. We will have you arrested.
Good luck.
I can see how upset you are. Even on a good day, you and Logic are.
What you just said.
Criminals have no recourse, and you two, you're criminals. Big time.
We'll tell about the bribe you took.
And I'd be in a mess of trouble. A real pickle. But so would you. Because right now, only Mr. Kettleman is on the hook for the whole embezzlement kerfluffle. But the bribe, that implicates you as well. Look on the bright side, you know.
Boom!
Work out some kind of...
No, it's not over.
Jeez.
Let's find another lawyer.
You still don't get it.
No. No.
The kids. We have to do this for the kids.
Finally, a smart thing came out of one of their mouths.
No.
Dude, she is a moron.
Fucking stupid. Bitch, don't be crying those tears. You are fucking guilty, yo.
Oh, can't afford that anymore. Now he finds himself a nice spot.
But he did the right thing. That wasn't a criminal lawyer type of thing there.
Just keep dreaming big, Jimmy. You got this. It's all good, man.
Aww.
Oh, shit.
Just when you think he's getting good and he gets shit on.
Law offices of James M. McGill, how may I direct your call?
Dang it.
I really wish Kim would bounce on that place.
But it's a good job.
I know.
There's always money coming in.
I know. She belongs with Jimmy, though.
But I feel like Jimmy is constantly having to hustle hardcore.
Well, maybe if
And it's
he
like, what
partners
kind-
up with her, he wouldn't have to.
I don't know. But but how is he going to do that now? He has no
know.
money for
Yeah.
the rent, water, power, furniture,
Yeah. Well, he
advertising.
can't afford anything with that place. That place is donezo.
Yeah. See, folks, this is what I'm talking about. The long term.
Well, he didn't think he was going to have to give that back.
You may be able to afford something right now, but are you going to be able to afford that a year from now?
Life lessons.
Think about it.
With Neekee. He was thinking long term because he didn't think that there was going to be a scenario where he would have to give that back and give up the money that he had.
Yeah, but he did the right thing, and that's what's important. You always got to do the right thing. Another life lesson with Neekee.
He's clearly regretting it.
Yes. He's crying about it.
But it was the right thing to do.
It was the right thing. And you know what? When you do the right thing, good things will happen to you. Shut up.
We'll see. Who called him? Who called him? A rich old person?
Will drawn up.
Yeah. I mean, that was a very clever way to find the money.
Yeah.
Just put some of that like when he sprayed it on the bills, just trace it all the way with the dark light. And
yeah, totally. I love that so much. And
Mike,
like the Mike was the perfect dude.
Dude, he's got so much patience.
I know.
He could just sit around for days and just wait.
And just eat
it's
some apples,
amazing.
Listen to a ball game.
Yeah, it's just I could not do that.
I mean,
job.
that wasn't days, but still.
Still hours.
Yeah.
I could not pull that. I couldn't do that. I could not just sit there waiting.
In the dark, outside, there's bugs.
Yeah.
Possibly snakes.
Who knows?
Just saying.
Yeah, that was very clever. And that woman is just so, like, she has gone so far off the deep end.
She's stupid down to her bones.
It's gotten to the point where she truly believes that there's no money. It's
Even
like in
though
her brain.
she has to go check on the no money.
It's so insane that there are people like that out there, which is just so crazy that like how are you supposed to defend people like that? They are 100% not willing to take a deal. Like we're not guilty. We didn't. It's like what? You have a bag full of $1 million
I'm like,
plus.
you're literally holding money right here. I didn't take any money. What money are you talking about, stupid?
And it's like, oh, I heard you guys were really good at winning cases. It's like, well...
Dude, getting the best outcome. That's a win.
It doesn't work that way.
16 months? 30 years?
Yeah.
16 months is a fucking win, dude.
That sounds like a no-brainer to me. But... especially when, like, you were...
She was so willing to be like, give him the 30 years and I ain't giving any money back.
Seriously.
I'm keeping the money.
Just the idea that he was so stupid about the way he did it, too. It's like, you're writing checks to yourself?
Dude, you gotta have a third party in there.
It's like, obviously you're gonna get busted. And we're talking about over $1 million? Like, jeez. These people...
I've been listening to a lot of true crime stuff and, like... Literally.
Oh, is that where you got that from?
Yes, I think it was like yesterday or maybe even today that I listened to it. Anybody watches Stephanie Sue on YouTube? She does mukbangs and she does true crime stories.
Okay.
She's real good.
Yeah.
But yeah, you gotta have that third party so that you, oh no, I'm writing an income tax company check.
You think...
Send it to them. That's actually yours.
You think that's how Saul... when we see him as Saul, gets good at the whole laundering money thing?
Maybe.
You think that's where he gets good at it?
Well, I mean, that's why...
He starts learning?
The nail salon.
Yeah, of course.
The nail salon.
Totally.
Yeah.
That was a great episode. This show is really good. I find it all to be very fascinating. Just all the storylines, like... The Chuck one I'm still warming up to, but again, I trust the writers.
But that's a long-term story.
Totally.
Yeah.
Like, there's clearly... Yeah, it's a slow burn, clearly, with whatever's going on with him.
Yes.
And now all of a sudden he's trying to, like...
But it piqued his interest.
Yeah, him dropping off those files was like, ooh.
Do you see who took over the conversation? Just saying.
Yeah, I mean...
I got lots more to say about this shit than you do today.
I like it. It's good. That's why I tee you up.
Okay.
You're hitting home runs today.
All right.
But him going outside and building an immunity
I know.
to it is just like...
Good for you, buddy. Do whatever you need to do to get you through the day.
Totally. His story, just the way this is all playing out is just very... I know it's going to be one of those like 757s over Albuquerque things to where the outcome is going to be something that we probably have like
never
can't see.
Suspected.
Like it's going to be something wild. I can totally sense that, and that part of it is very intriguing to me. I don't know what it is about the character or maybe the actor. I don't know. Just something's not landing with me. But again, I trust these writers. I trust the show creators.
Yes.
This is going to play off, and it's going to be great. I know it.
100%.
So, really good story. I'm very curious to know who called Jimmy at the end there. You know, good thing Mike isn't running off to the Bahamas with all that cash, because I'm sure
that would be a good fucking time.
I mean, he's not really in a position to do that right now.
No.
Like, if he just disappeared to the Bahamas, it'd be like...
That would be real sketch.
Like, all right, dude. Like, his whole story is just so interesting. It's just...
To go back to the money for a second, and, like, even Jimmy Saul said, like, you're not even going to be able to spend it.
Right. I mean, you could probably spend it
How do you account for this?
You could probably spend it in small chunks.
Yeah, but you still have to account for that.
I mean,
you can't. It's not like you can. I mean,
I
you
can
might
take my
be able
kids
to
out
buy,
to dinner for the next 100 years, and no one will know or care.
Right, that part. But like, you can't buy a car.
No.
They want to see where you got that money.
Right.
If anybody's bought a car,
Like,
you need to proof.
You can buy
income.
new TVs, new video games, new shoes.
Not every day.
No, not every day,
bro.
But, I mean, a million in that way of spending would last you a very long time.
Yes.
Probably your entire life.
Yeah.
But that's all.
I don't know. She's done stupid.
She was basically rich struck by the amount of money they had, and she was like, I don't think she obviously didn't think about any of the potential implications of, we could go buy a new house, we could go buy a new car. Like you can't do that.
How about you put your kids through college? Just saying.
That's
but
a good one.
I've got so many dad sayings in my head.
Oh jeez.
Like she's about as smart as a screen door on a submarine. That's it. All right. Are there any other thoughts coming out of this episode? No.
Cool. That was a good one. I enjoyed it. A lot of fun. Really good story. I love.
You're welcome.
Yes. Do you have emojis?
I do.
Okay.
Okay. So for Jimmy, we have an office building.
Aww.
Oh, Jimmy, sorry.
Poor Jimmy.
I know. Long term, buddy. Long term. Apple.
Like
for
like 4 or 5 apples while he was waiting?
A whole bunch. And then we have the emoji.
What the hell are y'all thinking?
Stupid, bitch!
What is going through your
That's
mind?
the emoji.
Yes.
So next time you type in this emoji, just think of, are you fucking stupid, bitch?
How's that go again?
Are you fucking stupid, bitch?
Okay, there are your emojis for this episode. As always, leave them down in the comments below. We love seeing them. And as always, share your thoughts on the episode. Like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and we will catch y'all later. Have a good one. Bye.